Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang, and Merry Christmas. All right, let's get this thing started. Got a lot to do, got a lot to talk about, but, excuse me, got to clear my throat all of a sudden, but there we go. Now, boom, our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, the Divine Mother, the Spirit that are all one and the same. They all come from you that give us everything, the great Creator, the all. We say thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for this opportunity to meet together as our tribe, meet our loved ones. I want protection on everyone, anyone watching this show. Nothing is allowed to come in or bother anybody that is not of the light of you. So with all that being said, make sure that I am listening to your words and not mine. So mote it be. Wow, bangarang. Okay. First, a word from our sponsor. If you're cold outside, so is your Bigfoot. Make sure you bring him in and give him a sweater, give him something to do because he's barefooted. All right? So, it's cold outside to you. It's going to be cold to my brother, the Squatch. So, we all have to be careful and be mindful of things like that. You know what? Also, with the other animals too, if you want to leave him outside, he needs something to eat. It's okay. No, I'm only kidding with everybody. But welcome. And this is going to be the Merry Christmas issue. Merry Christmas. Happy Yuletide. Happy winter solstice. Things are fixing to change. We hit the pivot point and things are going to start rotating back around. So we're coming to the end of the year, things like that. You know, glad to see everybody here. Cynthia, Donna, you know, wow, welcome. So many people. Sierra and Dell, good to see you. You know, let's see what's happening. A lot of people coming. Elena, welcome in. A lot of people. We'll see more as they start coming through the door, and we'll see what happens and find out what's going on. But tonight, I'm going to be using my Archangel cards. I'm going to bring them online so you can see them. Okay? I figure since it's Christmas, since it's that soulful time, since we're looking, let's talk to the angels tonight. Let's find out what Spirit has to say, and let's let Spirit guide us about what we need to know. So, you know, right out of the gate, I see a question here marked from Sierra and Dell. You know, what should I anticipate going into the rest of the week? Please and thank you. You know, Sierra and Dell, there's nothing wrong with that. Remember, things change, but let's take a look at what's happening for you, okay? What does Spirit want you to know? And we'll take a quick look and see what's happening. So, let me bring this up. All right, Spirit, Sierra and Dell wants to know what she's got going into the rest of the week. Where should she go? What should she look? And where should she concentrate? So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull a card here. We're going to do it this way. All right. And right out of the gate, boom, here we go. Light card on top. You know, we have, helps if I turn them right side up. Y'all know I don't read reversals. We have peace. You have satisfactory new things coming, okay? And what this is saying is release the past. There is, I got to bring this up here so I can read it better. Sorry. Release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So in any other deck, this would be the death card. And everybody fears the death card. No. Sometimes what this is saying, you have to let something go for something new to come in and take your life. Is there something you're wanting to do? Something you need to get rid of? A habit you need to break? I'm not even talking about coming up on our New Year's resolutions. But they're saying, in direct answer to your question, the Archangel Ariel is here, and Spirit is saying, peace is coming your way. One of the things you have to do is let go. Let some things go. Now, when I look here, the next card I get is the 9 of Raphael. Now, Raphael is healing. Raphael is love. Make a wish. Dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So embrace it. But what this is telling you, Sierra and Dell, you have peace coming. Some things need to be let go of so some new things can start. But the 9 is here so you can manifest pure love. Spirit wants to love you, wants to hold you, wants to hug you. And what this is saying is right now, Spirit is here saying it's a great time to put some feet to your prayers and manifest the things that you want to bring in your life. It's not just a wish, but think about it, speak it into existence, and then start taking action. The dog is jumping out at me tonight, the border collie. Notice how he's not up on his feet. He's patiently watching. Whenever I see a dog, I'm thinking about loyalty here. If you have a question going on about somebody being loyal or right now, I'm seeing that the loyalty is going to be okay. Let it go. People got your back. They're watching, and they're willing to let you go through what you need to go through. We have the Ace of Ariel, and here we go. This is all about new things coming into you. So that goes hand in hand with that first card. Lots of things go so Ariel can bring in new life. Every card you've had tonight, listen to this. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. These things are here. This would be the pentacles. This would be the what's happening in your real world. And if we go back to our dog, there's that somebody's going to be there to support you. If you're thinking about making some changes, if there's some things you want to do, you will have the support you need. And remember, Spirit is always there to support you as long as you're doing the thing that Spirit wants you to do. Do it in a way that Spirit wants you to do. Okay? Wow. Bangarang. All right. There we go. So we're going to get that out. Let me get these cards back in here and we'll see what else is shaking. So while we're waiting on more people to come in, we got a lot of people coming in, a lot of people sitting back. More questions will be coming. They always do. Let's do this. Let's ask for the tribe, for our community. I'm going to say, God, what do you want our tribe to know as a community for this upcoming week, for the holiday season? I don't care if you're celebrating Christmas. You just got done celebrating Hanukkah. I don't care if you're celebrating Kwanzaa or if you're celebrating the solstice, Yule, what it is. The Great Spirit, that Spirit that I call God, is there to guide us, and there are things it wants us to know. So let's see what energy is coming forward for us, and let's ask this in these angel cards. So here we go. What is the energy you want us to know and feel in this upcoming Christmas season for the rest of this week? So I'm going to cut the cards one more time. Let's go here. We have the 5 of Michael. There may be some storms coming, okay? The situation doesn't serve you. I need you to understand there might be some things coming. The storm is coming. Some things are happening, all right? But release your attachment to the outcome. In other words, don't allow your emotions to get you caught up in a whirlwind that you're going to regret later. Now, 5 of Michael being air, being your head, being that analyzing stuff. A lot of times our emotion gets us in trouble because we let our emotions dictate to our brain what's going on. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Stop. When we start getting down, we start getting angry, we start unwrapping it, overanalyze. Stop. Take a new approach, take a look, and see what's going on. This is the energy that's coming because things are changing. A lot of you all have family over. Their energy is going to be weird or whatnot. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with saging the house after everybody goes before they get there. Put your tourmaline out by the door if you're having a party or whatnot or people coming in, and that will help repel some of that negative energy. All right, now we have the 8 of Michael. So what I'm seeing coming up here is you can be free. Remember, we're going to have some things going on. And what I'm really picking up here, Spirit is trying to tell you that it is time for you to let go and to be in control of your own thoughts. All right. The 8 is always about movement. This is my stress card. Stop worrying about everything that happened and let's worry about today and tomorrow. Not a whole lot further. You know what it says? You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. not seeing things clearly. And this is one of those things we talk about when we look at the 8 of air, the 8 of swords, these types of things. And Michael, what is Michael the archangel of? Communication, protection. And what he's trying to tell you is if you don't like where you're at, move. Okay, you're not a tree. And these are something we can do for everybody and for each of us. And then finally, going into this last card, we have the 7 of Gabriel, the 7 of Wands. Okay, make up, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your potential power. Do you understand the power of that statement? What Spirit is trying to tell us is we're going through all this turmoil. I'm going to bring this down, okay? And I see I've got another question laying up there. I'll be right there. Maria M9, I'll be right there with you. But let me finish this thought. We have a lot of turmoil going on right now. There are different things, and you know what? When you stand up for what you believe, you may have somebody in your house or around you. Don't murder them, okay? Just here's what I believe, and then leave it. Don't fight. Nothing good ever comes of fighting or trying to argue. But what Spirit is trying to say in the 7 of Gabriel, it's okay to stand up for yourself. But at the same point, it's also time to make decisions. The 7 of Gabriel, I'm going to read this again, and I want you to hear it. Claim your personal power. Have confidence. Don't go into something new scared, all right? Can be scary, but have confidence in yourself. And if you do, have confidence in Spirit to know Spirit's got your back, all right? Merry Christmas. That's what this is all about. It's about changing, about things that are happening, and it's about you and me being able to say, I've got the courage to stand up, look at some things I need to change, and change it because I know thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. This is one of the things we have to remember. That is there no matter who you look to, what you look for, that is there. We have to move forward and make some changes. So that's going to be something we all have to look at. So now, wow, Bangarang, hi. May I ask for a general reading for the rest of the week? Absolutely. Let's take a look. Let's get some cards going here. General reading for the rest of the week. Maria, good to see you. Welcome back. Glad you are here. Everybody, while I'm shuffling, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and when we're done, share this video with other people. Merry Christmas. Show them we have a good time here. Have them come join in, look in, watch the tribe. We have a great time. All right. So here we go. Merry Christmas. Maria, what you got coming for the rest of the week? And here we go. The Emperor. Wow, this is a powerful card. Archangel Uriel. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So something's going on. And what Spirit is trying to say here, Maria, is you're going to have to stand up and you're going to have to take control of it. There's no problem with that. Again, remember, Spirit's got your back, okay? There's going to be something that pops up, and you ultimately will be the one that can either move this along, stop it, do whatever you need to do. But this is going to be for you to know that something good is coming. Now, here you have to understand the 4. It's about building a solid base. Something good is coming. You're going to have to be the lawgiver. You're going to have to set the boundaries, let that masculine spirit come out in you that is within you. But don't be afraid to set some rules. You know, one of the things we have here, wow, you got another major arcana, the Epiphany. This may not be a popular opinion, okay? You might have to look at it and don't rush in. What I'm really picking up here, thank you. What I'm really picking up here, okay? Be open, listen, pay attention, use your intuition. There is joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Do not be quick to wrath. Do not be quick to speak. Listen, the Epiphany. Any other deck, this would be the Hermit. And I want you to say, so it may not be a popular opinion, But if you will meditate, you have been given the power, you have been given the authority under that Emperor card to be able to see it, know it, and be able to give direction to get you and yours through it. Finally, we have the 8 of Ariel. Now, Ariel is again about making sure this is in the real world. Study this situation wholeheartedly. Look, you're going to be able to handle it. You're going to be the authoritarian on it. You're going to be able to find that loop in the middle, that loophole, or the light at the end of the tunnel. You will be able to help others come through. See how she's looking over her shoulder? All right. But it's going to be in keeping an eye on the details. Okay. Take great pride in your, I got to bring it over here. Sorry. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Whatever's going on, that's what it's all coming back to. You're going to be in charge. Study it. Look at what's going on. I want you to be able to respond and not react. That's what you got going. You do that, and man, this is all going to come out just fine. All right? Bangarang. All right. Man, everybody's a little quiet tonight. What's going on? Glad to see you here. Of course, we're getting close to the holidays. Not a lot of people here. You know, there's some I see lurking out in the background. We'll find out what's going on and see what's happening there. But as we go through now, while we're waiting on other people to come in and comment some questions, all right, or make some questions, or even just talk to me, say hello, say whatever you need to do. Okay, I want you to understand something. Tomorrow night is Tipsy Tarot. That's at 8:30, same time. I'll be posting it up, and it'll be on Bridget's Eyes of the Dragonfly channel. We are going to be doing that. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm going to be drinking. I made up my mind. It's called a Dark and Stormy, but I'm using it's a private stock rum that's sweet with ginger beer. Okay, so it's going to be good. I love them. We'll see what happens. Mr. Bruce kind of led me into them with Captain Morgan, but it's Captain Morgan private stock. Okay. And he led it into it with ginger ale, but there we go. And let's find out what's going on. So, you know, that's what's happening. Maria, you're welcome. Glad I could help. Hope everybody's there, and let's see what's going on. Deborah, good to see you. Glad to find out what's going on. You know, yes, very powerful readings. We're doing some good things, finding out what's happening. We're getting ready. Let's see what else. Has anybody else got any other questions? Anything else we got to do? Might be a short night tonight. And if it is, that's okay. I know everybody's got some stuff kicking and seeing what's going on. All right. So then the next week, we'll be right back to the same. I don't know if Bridget's going to be doing anything on New Year's Eve. I don't see why we wouldn't. They're going to be home. We're going to be home. That's not a big night for us to go out. Other people may go out, but we'll see what's happening. So let's find out and see what's shaking, shall we? Okay. If there's not anything else, we're going to round this thing up with a fairly short evening tonight. Okay. Everybody's quiet. I'm seeing everybody must have a lot of stuff going on. I don't think I've ever had one this short, but you know what? We're not going to drag it. So here we go. Let's just call this an evening. Glad everybody's here. I'll see you tomorrow night. Tipsy Tarot. Bridget and I are going to be having a little bit to drink, and we will be doing free readings tomorrow night. Let us know and just come in, say hi, find out, bring your drink of choice, whatever you want to see, and let's see what's going on. All right. But with all that being said, everybody take what you want, leave what you don't, but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Merry Christmas, everybody.